Welcome to our final All 22 Tuesday for the 2020 season. This is a collaboration between FirstDown PlayBook, Coaching Coordinator Podcast, the Scouting Academy, and FNF Coaches.
FirstDown PlayBook is now the official playbook of NAIA football and NAIA women's flag football.
3rd and 13 is not an easy down in any league at any level, especially in the NFL, but the Bucs dial up their 3rd down here with a jailbreak screen, which isn't something you see a ton in the NFL because some of the rules they have about getting linemen downfield, but it's executed to perfection here, and the Bucs pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, Keith, right. You'll see, you see this typically in high school and college a little bit more, and there's a 1-yard rule with the NFL, but that's, and it's supposed to be, I think, when the ball is caught in the NFL as well, where it's not when the ball's out of his hands, but they're not going to call that against Tom Brady. And they're right there at the line of scrimmage. If you look at this, and you'll see it better from behind, if Godwin takes this thing up inside one more step, and I know what he sees this big guy right there, not quite up in there far enough, but if he takes it up in here, you've got dime personnel on the field, and you've got meaning all little guys, and you've got a bunch of beef right here running right up the middle of the field to block them. Nobody in this situation here wearing green and gold is excited about that, I promise you. In fact, if you look, the end comes back as the one that makes the play. I'm not sure that any of these DBs make that play. Brady gets the ball out quick, ball's out. You're in a good situation right here. You got the tight end, center, guard, and backside guard. They keep the tackles in. I've seen some people actually release the tackles too. But the tackles, the coaching point on that typically is get the hands down, make sure that if the tunnel right here to throw it in is not there, that you make sure that defensive end can't destroy the play. But you see right here, if Godwin takes that thing up inside and gives 74 a chance, and that's easier said than done.
Yeah.
It may have ended up going to the house.
Charlie, when you look at just the scheme, and of course, there's a lot of moving parts here. But, I remember back to, I don't know how I remember this, but when I first started playing football, we had a screen, and it was a middle screen. And in those days, it was I formation and like split back formation. And basically the quarterback would drop back deep and the middle guys would let their guys go. And the fullback would just turn around and catch the ball right there and run with guys in front of him. And it's kind of what you have here. And it's something, as I coached high school football, we would run that middle screen, and we would use the same blocking scheme then for, this type of jailbreak stuff and getting a receiver inside. So it's simple when you think about it, because these guys aren't having to get out to any aim points on the sideline, running their different tracks there. I mean, they're letting their guys go, right? Making sure they engage them enough, let them go, and they're getting upfield. So I do think while we're seeing this on a 3rd and 13 in the NFL and in the NFC Championship, that this is a scheme that can be used at any level.
It's that little void area right in here, regardless if it's the back, the receiver, or whoever. You're exactly right. That's the ignored area usually in between the coverage and the rush.
Be sure to join us each week throughout the NFL season for All 22 Tuesday. All 22 Tuesday is brought to you by FirstDown PlayBook, the #1 football playbook tool for coaches at all levels of football. Edit any of our 35,000 plays or draw your own from scratch. All plays come with detailed coaching points and player assignments for every position. Keith Grabowski is the host of Coach and Coordinator Podcast. He interviews the most knowledgeable head coaches, coordinators, and position coaches from professional, college, and high school football. Keith and his guests discuss the philosophy, concepts, schemes, and strategies that they have learned throughout their careers. The Scouting Academy teaches you how to scout like a pro. Learn from NFL executives and coaches about the process of scouting from your home on your schedule. The Scouting Academy has 40 alumni with NFL opportunities and over 130 in college football. Friday Night Football Coaches is the platform for high school football coaches. FNF Coaches delivers content to the high school football coaching community through its website, print magazine, and other digital platforms. Links to all websites can be found in the description of this video. Thank you for joining us for this week's All 22 Tuesday, and we will see you next week.